love your man. Gotta love your man. Hello. Hello, Libra. Make him understand. The world on you depend on, life will never end. Gotta love your man. Yeah. I'm just singing a bit of The Doors. Speaking of gotta love your man, I'm getting this divine masculine trying to come in for you Libras. So let me line up this smudge stick and we'll get into your reading. Right. I don't know. Maybe I should put in the doors in this video. Who knows? Alright. The highest self in me recognizes the highest self in you. I've just done Aquarius. I'm gonna do Libra today. I hope you enjoy. There we go. Cleansing some of the smudge stick. Cleanse the area. Make sure there's no shadow attachments as we start this reading. Ha! I think that today I'm going to start off with some animals before we get into any cards, any traditional tarot decks. Woo! So how your Libra's been doing? I know you guys are air signs. You guys are probably being all creative. Probably been doing a lot of introspection, light work, shadow work, you name it. Could have just been sleeping. I know one Libra who's been sleeping. So this is my first ever Libra reading, so I am proud to deliver a tarot card reading for you. Firefly. Firefly. So you guys are shining bright in dark situations. You may feel small, but actually you are enlightening the way for people who are stuck in the lower frequencies, which is really interesting. Maybe you guys are getting really political. Maybe you guys are just holding your integrity. The frog. I like it. So you guys are being rained on, but it's actually helping you keep hydrated. You guys actually might be working a lot with hydration diets, a lot of, how should we say, organic, vegan diets where you can really hydrate your body. It could be that you're taking a lot of baths or working a lot with water. Fluid is actually the thing that conducts the electrical system in the body. So yeah, it might be that water is also psychic, so it might be that you are being conduitive like water and actually getting a lot of dreams, especially on rainy nights. Maybe you're writing poetry near the park or something, near a river, or that you just need daily cleanses to get rid of other people's energy off you. It's really interesting. Frog's also about, it's in its environment, and when it's raining, so you may feel quite stable and emotionally static situations. Water does represent motion in the tarot. So I will kind of be channeling a little bit. So if I say stuff that's off the ball, that's just the spirits talking to me. Right, my Libras. So it looks like you are doing your shadow work. You're delving deep into your emotions. Excuse me while I just play some more music. There we go. Okay. What else we got for my Libras for January, mid-January? And the solar month of Aquarius. My sign, if you're wondering what my star sign is. Okay. I know my lips are a little bit red. It's because I'm drinking organic. So maybe you guys are actually feeling like a star, but at the same time you're kind of being backed into a certain position where you've got a lot more attention than you want, and you've kind of frozen there, and you're kind of stuck in your emotions about things. Interesting. So we've got a couple of water signs. It could be that you are dealing with a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces, maybe. It's saying that they're saying to me you've got to be more fluid with what you're doing. A lot of you Libras can get caught up on balance and actually forget to... Aha! We got the tiger. So there's the moon. That's a Pisces energy. Maybe you're working with the moon. Maybe you're doing a lot of your work at night, prowling through your artwork, doing your best work after dark. Tigers are silent creatures. They actually get their prey silently, even though they're very strong. I can see that your mind is traveling a lot, fluttering around like the dragonfly. Dragonflies, two of them represent twin flames. It can represent soulmate energy, divine union. Twin flame energy is very important because you cannot really reclaim twin flame energy unless you are doing your own shadow work. So I can see you doing that, which was really good. So maybe you feel like the tiger where you've kind of mastered something and now you're waiting for someone else to come in and do their work. It's understandable. There's a lot of inverted masculine, toxic feminine energy at the moment that people are trying to clear. I've noticed that socialism is a very big trap for people, and that sometimes Libras are able to see because they're like eagles, you know, they can kind of hover above situations and pick out subtle things that are happening. What else we got for ya? Peacock. Oh, looks like my hair. Yeah, well, maybe you guys are sticking out a bit. Maybe you guys are really could be that you are very beautiful. Whoever I'm talking to in this video is very, very, very sexy, attractive. You've got a lot of magnetic energy for your divine masculines, and for you, my masculine Libras, I see that you're actually dressing well, strutting yourself, trying to attract a mate. And also see how the peacock is doing its thing with the 9 eyes there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's the number of the magician. That's air energy yet again. So that is Libra. It might be that you guys are looking really good. Whatever you're working on is paid off. Might be that you're trying to attract a new job, or you are maybe trying to step out of a situation when you feel pegged into it because of your kind of like starfish energy where you don't know how to express yourself. Even though you are very beautiful and doing your inner work, it's like you have to overcompensate by stepping out a bit to be more fluid and not fitting in, because maybe people confuse you as being just a standard piece of beauty when really you're actually very unique mind, and yeah, I'm getting that you're going up in frequency, getting the word fly, so. And nightingale, it might be that you sing your song on social media. It might be that you derive a lot of inspiration from music. Keep doing that. Music is so important. It gives us the Kundalini awakenings we need. Frequencies are very important. I'm getting a few Libras that you need to step into your power by kind of shedding your old skin and working on stimulating the organic body with pyramid frequencies, divine frequencies. That's going to be really good for you. Especially if you're around a lot of toxic energy. The best way to cleanse and set the DNA into a positive, higher frequency is with vibration. So your vibration is rising, Libra. You've got this spider. So you guys are doing a lot of creating. Some of you might be fashion designers, kind of like might be making your own label. I certainly am. Check out my jacket that I made. It's my label's called Lemuria Rising. But you guys might be doing everything with your hands. You might be repairing things with copper. Might be very handy with makeup. You might be a celebrity in your own house. You know, I mean, might be a witch. I'm getting witches. You might be writing things, weaving things. Everything's connected for you at the moment. I can see you're trying to connect the web. Spider, just like the snake, is a symbol for the goddess. So here you see the peacock. It's got the eyes. I once took DMT, and I got about 50 eyes that I saw through, and it's kind of like that. Maybe you're seeing into other dimensions at the moment. Or seeing more like a geometrical aspect of everything you're doing. You've got the panther. Okay, so whatever you're doing it in stealth, which is keep doing that. This is actually protection. Panthers show up when you need protection. Not only are they very stealthy hunters, black panthers are able to move in silence, just like the tiger. So we have a tiger and a panther. Maybe there is two similar energies. Maybe someone's interested in you that is kind of intimidating. Could be that masculines. Maybe you're chasing an elusive female. That could be what I'm getting. Is that maybe one of you guys, maybe some of you divine masculines are actually quite quiet and just really nice, do your work at night. Maybe you got some of you on night shift and getting, trying to get into entertainment, but you don't know how. The main thing to do would be to keep polishing yourself, polishing your skills, your hunting skills and CVs, kind of sticking out by being humble. A lot of people think that by making noise, that's going to just, you know, help the world notice you. Sometimes it's actually there is sound and silence, you know, so being able to tune into yourself. Notice his eyes are so green. You might be seeing through the illusion. James with us. Take a chance with us and meet me at the back of the blue. I'm going to do the crow deck now for you Libras. So yeah, it might be that you are pursuing something elusive, or something is pursuing you and you're being elusive. And maybe for divine masculines, maybe you're interested in a very kind of bold woman. Might be something, she might be a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, or it could be that the job you're seeking is actually quite emotional, so you're doing your homework on emotions. I know Libras are quite intellectual, and they are very, I know Libras are very well dressed. A lot of them are models, a lot of you guys will be models, some of you guys will be singers, some of you guys will just be that really cute person working the bar, cocktail bar late at night, and you might be keeping out of the toxic situations while you do that. It might be that you are refining your health and getting, remember Libras, it's not all about, you know, opening your heart, your crown chakra, your third eye. So if you're doing a lot of spiritual work, remember to stimulate your root chakra as well. core chakra. I'm going to be pounding everyone this week, not pounding, but I'm going to be drilling in the fact that you all need to. The secret to health and activating the Kundalini and all the chakras is to stimulate both ends, like a tree. Like we are trees, you know. Like we need to breathe. We need to have water. You've got to fix all sides. See, we just got the magician, not the magician, the Two of Pentacles. But it's the eight, the infinity. This is twin flame energy, and again, it's also creative energy. It could be that you feel like you've been doing this forever, and you just like every day it's changing. If things are feeling monotonous, I would say completely throw things up in the air and add a few more colors into your portrait, change things around. Especially if you want to involve something privately, and you're wanting it to be more authentic. So. Sorry. Yeah, Two of Pentacles. So in the background there is two crows. Could be that you've got a lot of people, like couple, maybe you're single, maybe couples are watching you kind of do your own thing and balance. We've got balance here, typical Libra energy. You're balancing out things. Looks like you're balancing out finances, and you're taking it slow by slow, steady pace. Especially with love, I'm saying, and it could be balanced. It could be that you're balancing out your masculine and your feminine, and doing shadow and light work. See, the white tiger, right? It's a rare tiger. White tigers in India are very revered because they're very rare to be seen. It might be that you're very rare in your situation, and that in your neighborhood, your work. So anyway, looks like you're juggling maybe two incomes, or you're thinking about having a second source or a side hustle. Gotta do it. Life is short, and it's also long. So King of Wands. Yeah. So maybe you are doing something very fiery and passionate in your spare time. Might be that you have some, maybe a player coming in and out of your life just for the passion. Maybe you're being kind of used just for the passion in past relationships, and you're seeking a more solid relationship. We have the what is this? Three of Wands. So you're definitely waiting for some creative project to come in. It might be that you're waiting for news, or waiting for something to finalize and be sent back to you. It could be that you are an artist and just waiting for more, the word that you've got the gig, or I'm hearing someone's going to get the gig, and I'm hearing someone's going to be able to leave on that trip with an associate. Maybe you're waiting to hear that you've got your, for some of you younger Libras, that you're going to get your license. Could happen. I mean, I only failed my license once. I got it, yeah. Could be that you're just waiting for a hear back from your father or your mother. Sometimes families are strange things. You can't really pick your family, but I'm getting them that you've got support, and that if you can create harmony in your life, especially with family or with your friends, it's going to encourage you. So I just pulled the cards in the middle of the deck. We've got the Devil and Death in the middle, so that's very interesting. It could be that you're putting an addiction to rest, or addictive people to rest, by just blocking them. Can I get some more information from my Libras, please? For January, what do they need to know for January coming up? To next week, 7 days. Alright. Got the Knight of Cups. So someone is coming in with some type of emotional offer It could be that you're getting an offer that makes you happy. It could be an upgrade at work. It could be that you're hearing good news from that you've got a date this week. Someone's going to get a date this week. Maybe you have the option to take the date and you're thinking about it. It could be that you've got a couple of options. I just see the Two of Pentacles. Maybe you have a couple of people that you were thinking about dating and you don't know which one to go to. Maybe you're dealing with a soulmate and a twin flame situation and you're trying to figure out which one is more important or is more beneficial to your mental and emotional health. Alright. Yeah, so we got the Six of Wands. It came out reversed though, so I'd say that you're kind of standing your ground, but you're doing it silently like the panther. Could be that you're backing away from creative project just to let it kind of, maybe you've got writer's block at the moment, maybe you do need more sunshine and water. Maybe you are seeking out fire signs. Maybe some of your friends are fire signs and they give you, I know fire and air work well together, they feed each other. Well, air feeds fire. Yeah. So we got the Three of Swords in reverse. I know some of you will be like, oh no, this card, Three of Swords. But this is in reverse, so you're coming out of heartbreaking, getting back on your feet. It could be that you've come out of shadow energy and you'll be doing shadow work and now you're feeling more strong. And your confidence, you're out flirting. Maybe you're just looking really damn good and people are noticing. The Fool. So maybe you're taking a leap of faith in something. Maybe you're new at something and you feel like a fool. Maybe you just started a new direction. Maybe you're starting your own kind of custom, makeup or beauty line or something. Or okay, so we got the Hangman in reverse. So looks like you're really going, something's really stopped for you, and you're getting really impatient, I can see, and you're kind of going in to see why you're upside down. You're upside down, looking upside down, so upside down kind of looks upward. So maybe that you've got the wrong view of something. We've got the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, so you're definitely kind of like, maybe you are wanting to step away from a job, or maybe something that you're financially set, but it's like it's giving you, it's just kind of paying the bills, and it's kind of like, you want to move on from where you are, and maybe someone is actually like financially stable as a partner, but they're not that interesting. Maybe you're in a relationship where the food's good, but the company's not that nice. Or it could be that you're working on your own company and you're realizing that no amount of spending is going to fix it. Yeah, so you're doing the spiritual work. Yeah. So there's a lot going on at the moment spiritually in the world. There is activations for 50 coming. There's a lot of upgrades coming. A lot of you will be doing downloads at night. A lot of you will be following what's happening overseas. There's a lot of stuff happening overseas. Dare I get into it? With the Illuminati versus the White House. So we've got 5 wands here. You are dealing with competition, petty squabbles. Maybe you're sharing a flat with people that just aren't on your level and create a lot of kind of obstacles, especially even, it could just be conversation regarding your work. It's creating quite a gossip. Maybe someone works as a journalist, maybe someone is working in media and is starting to notice how much false news there really is out there, or petty, false kind of gossip surrounding the office. You got strength here, so you are mastering your craft. Whatever you're doing, you're mastering it. Look at that crow, power, it's flower power. So you're proud and strong, beautiful Libra. This is a good read. So we pulled judgment. Judgment. Maybe something illegal is happening. Maybe you are having to deal with something in a legal manner, or having to play things by the book. It doesn't always have to be legal. It could be that that you're finally seeing through things. Judgment's a wake up call, and getting that. Maybe whatever you're doing is waking little Johnny up, little Susie up. Maybe people were turning heads and going, "Whoa, look at." Maybe you really are seeing through the matrix at the moment, Libra. Are you seeing into the code, into the unknown, Libra? Please give my channel a like and a subscribe. It's only a new channel, so I do ASMR on this channel also, and I'm going to be opening podcasts for alternative news, as well as spiritual and light work, shadow work as well. I'm going to be doing a lot of twin flame kind of discussions as I go through my own journey with my own twin flame. Won't be mentioning any names of who that is on this channel, but as for privacy respect. But it's also good to really kind of understand templates and archetypes, especially. So we've got the sun came out reverse, so maybe we got the panther. Maybe whatever you're doing, you're kind of hiding it from the sun at the moment. Maybe you're afraid to drop some boss info. Maybe you're working on something, and we've got the fool, so maybe you're about to take a leap of faith into the sun. But if it's reversed, maybe there's something where you're stepping away from one aspect that you're really well known for, and you're like, ooh, do I take this in a new direction? Getting the angels around you, they are guiding you to be confident in yourself. Do daily meditations, especially if you are wanting to know, because you've got the Seven of Cups, so this is kind of like, why would you not take this opportunity? This is about you, your image, your fame, your fortune, your dreams, your lover, your personal aspects, your sexual identity, the conditioning, generational curses that come through your family bloodline, your parents have put on you. This is all work that you've been doing. You got your heart here, and it might be that you are kind of like you've got the confirmation and the work you've been doing, and it's like boom, bada boom, bada boom, bada boom. Gotta tell people straight, including yourself. Don't lie to yourself. You might be telling the truth to other people, but are you telling the truth to yourself? That's one thing I'm getting. So I certainly have to be authentic with myself. I put things off, and I know I have to do it. And sometimes I like to do it, and then I water it down, and I go, why did I water it down? It was so much more nicer and right in the light. We got for you, babies. I'm getting some of you are doing a little bit of journaling. That's always good. You gotta do journaling. Some of you are reading, turning off your TVs, doing reading instead. A couple more cards and we'll switch decks there. So we got the Nine of Wands. You are heading towards your destiny. You are manifesting something. You're heading towards your destiny. You've got creative energy. It's just you need to learn how to you got the Nine of Wands. So whatever you're doing, it's growing. You might even have like your own house, and you'd be like, man, I need to fill this place with flatmates, or maybe that you want your own apartment. I'm getting that for some of you. That some of you want your own place. You're sick of living with fucktarts and losers. It could be that you are kind of like on one aspect of doing a lot of spiritual work, and on another you've kind of been wanting to improve, like, you know, like make an income off like your core values instead of doing something that's boring to you. It's okay to actually, like, if you're gonna do that, like, it's, you know, some of you might have I'm hearing like Capricorn placement, Capricorn moon, Aries moon. I hear some of you want to move to the beach. Does that resonate for anyone? Maybe some of you need to be near more nature. Maybe city life's kind of, you know, boring, and you want to like move to the side of the city where there's like a lake and, like, you know, like there's more people to pair that when you go for a jog. It could be anything, you know. But give me your blues, give me your blues. Sorry, I love the song. I love the song. So yeah, the sun's behind that. So whatever you're working on is coming into power, and I'm getting like you're no one's puppet. You know, you're not here to kind of be like tugged on a string, and learning to delegate whatever you've got. So if something's getting big and then you're going, shit, this business is actually growing, maybe some of you will be really successful doing energy work, getting into healing and stuff. Some of you might be Reiki healers, doing tarot, starting your own channel, etc., etc. Some of you might be even into I'm getting some of you might be juggling 2 jobs, one at night, one during the day. Maybe you have to like rush from one kind of work, and then all of a sudden you throw it into like something where you have to dress up, put on a nice dress or a nice shirt, divine feminines. Maybe you're kind of like a princess in your own right, doing something at night, and then during the day you're like working in construction, and it's like total opposites, like the Libra thing again, total balance. Or, you know, divine masculines. Maybe some of you are like really proficient at like a sport, but there's a lot of peer pressure to show off, and like, you know, you've got a quirky side that just wants to like study, you know, like acupuncture or something. So, or maybe some of you thinking of just totally starting a tattoo salon or something. You know, like whatever's getting big. I'd say seek out help with your friends and support. It's like you're gonna have to delegate. Maybe there's something you're doing and you're like, right, this is the only way to do it, but really it could be that you've got a skill here, but you need to work on something, like another thing. Like maybe it's just that you've got to like, maybe you're really good at photography, and you want to get into like photographing, you know, birds or eagles or owls. Maybe some of you, I'm getting some of you are really interested in owls. I'm getting owls for some reason. I'm surprised we didn't pull it in the animal deck, but owls. It's nocturnal energy, isn't it? So yeah, owls. So maybe some of you are, you know, into photography, and you need to like actually learn how to like you know, learn a bit of like you know, like I'm getting like nature. Like maybe some of you need to get into like learning film instead, and it's like it's gonna build up what you're doing. 5. So we've got the 9 of Pentacles. So there is abundance coming for you. This is about kind of, it's like an overflow. Like look at that crow sitting there in the sun. Yet again, we've got the wolf, strength. We've got the butterfly, transformation. You know that butterflies have to fully liquidize into the chrysalis before they can. It's like one of the only animals that fully turn into liquid, and then they come out a complete. It's not like they just grow wings and they're a caterpillar that grows wings. They actually do a full inner alchemy work. So you're doing your inner alchemy work, and it's paying off. The wolves are about singing. I'm getting, there might be a singer. Wolves are about you know, strength and the pack, you know. So I am getting, you need to be working with like-minded people. Surround yourself with like, you know, get advice from other people in your career field if you are thinking about that. Took a little round, you which way the wind blow. Yeah, so we got the Six of Swords. So you are moving on from something, or someone's moving on, and yeah, you're moving on from something. It could be, I don't really want to get into like what other people are doing. I mean, some of you might be like, well, I'm moving on from this, and I really want this to count. There's 6 feathers here. Left behind 6 feathers. It might be that each time you transform, it's like a little piece of you has to die. And what I think this reading is encouraging you to do is not focus on what you're leaving behind, but what you can actually create out of the dust. There's always a way to like brighten things up. There's always a way to like see another perspective. Getting some of you like want a motorbike. Some of you want freedom. Getting freedom. Dreams are actually really important for manifestation. Part of the magician work is actually consciously dreaming. A lot of you might be feeling like you're in a movie. We've got the Knight of Wands again in this deck, so someone is definitely coming in for passion. Maybe you're feeling passionate, maybe there's some fire placement there, and you are wanting to pursue a worthy partner, someone that's not such a stiff. It could be that divine feminines, you've got a slightly masculine coming in who wants a bit of a booty call. Maybe, I don't know, it's up to you. When was the last time you, let off some steam? Could be that, for divine masculines, maybe you've got one of those kind of chicks that comes over halfway through the week and she doesn't text you for like 5 days, and you're like, where did she go? And then all of a sudden you see her at the club and she's like, want to go home again? So it's like, you never know. Thing is that the best relationships are made out of friendships, right? It's not the other way around. People think, oh yeah, I need like a lockdown, I need like, I need a promise that this person's going to be loyal. There's actually, you're going to work on, there's like the power now. I'm getting the power now. A lot of you guys may have done the work spiritually, but you've forgot to live in the moment, or vice versa. It could be that this person is just in it to win it, and you're like, wow, has this person got a soul? King of Swords, yeah. So divine masculine Libras, you might be cutting something out. It could be that you are just sitting in your power, doing your thing. It's upright, so it's not like you're cold towards someone. Remember, we do a lot of sword work, especially as air signs. It's very important to, remain grounded through this process. Getting grounded, you got to ground yourself, especially with spirit work. Especially air signs get manipulated quite easily by earthy energies. It's very important to remain in your power, integrity. Slow down, take things slow. It's not always about a race. You've already got the crown, and this could be gender reverse. Always gender reverse as well, remember that. And cross watchers, if you are watching, Libra needs some attention, Don't just come in for the boots and for the booty. Don't just come in for a Saturday night pillow romp, Send him a lovely little note. Take him out for coffee, shout him a salad, vice versa. The Empress. So a lot of you of divine feminine are in your power right now, very fertile. It could be that you're reaching motherhood, doing your work, you've done your work, maybe you've lost a soulmate and you're now asking the universe, your twin flame, you're doing the work. Maybe some of your solo mothers, just, lioness energy, you're powering through, feeding your kids, looking after yourself, 2 jobs. It might be that you're really just in it to win it, I've said that twice. There's apples in this reading. It's like you've got apples, baby, around you. Your energy is sweet. So and gender reverse as well, masculine. And there's a cup here. It's a full cup. You have a full cup to offer someone, and you're just like, man, when are these jokers going to get off my case? I want a real, king to come in, real queen to come in for my masculines. Queen of Wands reverse. It came out reverse, but it could be upright. It's not really whether it's reverse or not. It's that this Queen of Wands energy. It's knowing how to approach that, depending on. Oh, the video just flipped over. Then I'm gonna try and get this out for an hour and 11 minutes. So Queen of Wands, it could be that, you know, when a fire sign is avoiding you, you know, play it cool. When they're coming in for the passion, you know, like teach them how to treat yourself. There's 2 lions here. So it could be that, yeah, maybe some of you feminines have got 2 options. It could be that you've got a lot of masculine attention. You might be quite, as I said before, beautiful goddess energy. I'm getting, you might be working with crystals a lot, especially divine masculines. There's sunflowers here, so I know the southern hemisphere is hot. Some of you could be like in Bali, Italy, you know. So it could be that. And if this is divine masculine, maybe you've got a rival for a Queen of Wands, or you're pursuing someone that a lot of other men like. It's always the way it is, isn't it? And pretty girls, a lot of guys want them, but you stick out because you are the peacock. And that's the thing you got to remember, is that you got something other people don't, which is pizzazz. A lot of Libras forget they have pizzazz. Well, they have too much of it, and they don't know how to stalk their prey properly. But yeah, a lot of you are doing divination work, calling in spirit, calling in your twin flame, doing the work. It might be that you are in separation from your twin flame and you're like, when is my twin flame going to come back to me? Well, if one of you is dealing with addictions or toxic, we haven't had the devil come up. We had it come out for a second in the center of the deck, but it could be that, it could be that you are actually, you know, learning to do some healing in dreams with your twin flame. A lot of you might be doing, like, you know, frequency work, inverted energies. I mean, like, you know, society conditions us to want the bad boy, you know, the cold detached man, you know. Same with, you know, women, you know, like, you know, the Hollywood version of a woman is, you know, the Instagram girl that's selling her ass and the latest, you know, Smirnoff vodka or whatever. I personally don't go out anymore, unless it's to, like, you know, eat something healthy, and, you know, I don't go out to, you know, sit at a, you know, a table full of smokers and, like, pollute my aura. I don't do that. It might be the same. So we got the 2 of Cups. There is divine union coming. It's going to require patience, but like the lotus, the more you work on yourself, the more it's going to open your heart and the heart of this person that's got their eye on you. Someone is watching you right now. And we've got soulmate connection. We've got the goddess energy again, the twin flame, the staff of Moses. You know that the actual frequency of radio waves is actually what Moses was working with. His staff was he was instructed to make a staff by his god, which was, you know, against the god, you know, the evil dark cult of Egypt that was in power at the time. And it's actually known through the sacred geometry that the staff was his height, and when it was charged with the copper, it gave off the frequency of the chamber of the queen's chamber in the pyramids, and his god was actually the goddess. So a lot of you are working with the goddess, and you know, this is Tesla stuff. A lot of you might get a lot of your ideas alone. You need a lot of downtime. I certainly do. I need time to recharge. I'm getting something you need to change your feng shui around your house, especially if things are too cluttered. It might be time to just throw everything out and get a pot plant and a nice cushion. Maybe I've got a soft toy. Maybe some of you guys need a soft toy, especially if you are sleeping alone. I find it helps. And, you know, you can tell them secrets and they don't talk back. So yeah, we've got the Eight of Swords reversed. Eight of Swords reversed. So you are coming out of a state of self-illusion. Remember, we create the situations we ask for. We are a spiritual being experiencing a human experience, not the other way around. We're not a human experiencing a spiritual, you know, experience. just switch to the Thoth deck for a little while, because his deck's actually quite accurate. Y'all know who that is, do ya? Old Alistair Crowley. Even though he's a black magician, the deck's actually quite accurate. Depending on, you don't need to be a black magician to use the deck. It's just a deck, just like a wand. It's who's holding the wand that, you know, whether it's good magic or bad magic. Fortunately, I'm a good wizard. Alright. Yeah. I am hearing someone's on there, get off your horse, you know, like, take a break, you know, stop for lunch, you know, maybe this Queen of Wands energy, someone comes in and out really fast, and it's like, you know, why is this person staying for like a cup of coffee, you know? Maybe you need to like mirror that and actually like when you're around their house, stay longer. Don't be afraid to overstay your welcome. I mean, it could be that you are very shy. Yeah, so we've got fortune. So it could be that you have a lot of wealth of knowledge at the moment, or someone has a lot of wealth and knowledge or abundance, and you're gravitating towards just wanting more abundance. This is the wheel, so life changes. And for some of you, Libras, I hate to say it, but it's, you know, it's stopped. Like life stopped, and you're wondering when are things gonna, you know, kick off, and it's always right before we get the rewards that we want. You know, there's like a stillness. So don't doubt that energy. The universe is bringing you abundance. Alright. This deck is always... Oh, there we go. Okay. Alright. Sirius, can we please have some insight for my Libras? Straight away. So we've got, oh shit. So we've got defeat in reverse. So you're coming out of, like, you know, you're learning your lessons and you're coming out of defeat with something. But we've got disappointment. So, and here we've got the balance again. And so maybe you're disappointed by something that you failed at. Alright, that's an interesting one. I'm going to reshuffle because you have to be careful with this deck because you never know what it's going to like bust out. This could be past energy actually. I'm getting this as past energy. So in the past you've had fortune but you've had disappointment at the same time, and you kind of had to, like, you know, lick your wounds. See, yeah, you're coming up to success. So that's beautiful, Libra. You're going to be walking down that aisle of success. You're the star. This is Aquarius energy. Maybe you're feeling like the star. Maybe you are famous. Maybe I'm talking to famous people. Maybe you are making your debut with artwork. Maybe this is air sign. Maybe you've got an Aquarius that you're interested in. Aquarius masculine, Aquarius male, Aquarius female. You could have a placement in Aquarius rising moon. Could be that you're more in tune with the Aquarius energy. Spirit, can we please have some more information for Libra? Ask for Saint Germain to come in and guide this reading. Violet flame around all my Libras. Sorrow and success. This is so confusing. So there's something that's making you sad, but it's like worth it for the success. Maybe you're walking away from something to get what you want, or you know something you're doing is successful and is making you unhappy. Maybe you're in like a successful job, but there's just no point in being there because it's not like enriching your life because you don't have a like fortune. Maybe the fortune you seek is not physical. Maybe, or maybe you're very spiritual but you lack the physical benefits of that, like, you know, maybe you need more money, maybe your bank account needs balancing. It might be time to you know, try something new, take a chance, because we hit the full card. We got Sadie, and it came out in reverse, so a lot of you are detoxing from, like, you know, over-sickening situations and stuff like that. Yeah, yes. Maybe a lot of your past partners made you sick. I'm getting that too. You never know. It could be that you are working late into the night on a new project, and you're like, is it going to bring me sorrow? Is it going to bring me disappointment? Or is it going to bring me fame and success? That could be the moral of the story. Because everything's inverted, and duality, you have to look at the positive and the negative, and in timelines. As the magician, you can't just rule out which, you know, Knight of Cups, yeah. So someone is rushing towards you with a love offer. You're going to have emotional fulfillment. Could be a water placement again, water, air placement. Pisces, Libra, Earth sign. We have the Earth sign. You know, we've got Pentacles. Yeah. So yeah, I will be building up this channel so that I can go live. So every single like gives me another step towards that beautiful interaction I'll be having with you guys. A lot of my work is I will be developing my own tarot deck one day, along with my fashion line. And a lot of you a lot of the Libras will be creative. I'm getting a lot of you will be getting a lot of like animal comfort, be more comfortable in nature. It's important to go out and get in nature, you know. So no overtime in the office if you're not getting sunshine, vitamin D. The universe is beautiful. So you've got access to like the divine. You've got access to infinite abilities. We've got the Taurus, the Leo, the Aries, the Aquarius, Scorpio energy. You really are like harnessing all these different like social situations. Maybe you're having to like act a bit around certain difficult people, or maybe you're having to learn a bit like acting to just perfect a certain type of profession that should just be very simple. Right. Yeah, so we've got the Empress again. So a lot of you divine feminines are working on just shedding men that are toxic. A lot of you divine masculines are shedding ego and working more on your aura, your aura. We've got the Moon, Pisces energy. So maybe some of you up at night with you know, like thinking, working things through. Ignore those doubts. I'm going to start like, you know, applying some of the spiritual energy to my readings. You know, doubt is a demonic thought. It's not really you. You know, like it's an alien thought. You know, and we want to really shed anything that is alien in ourselves to find really our true inner starseed. Yeah, so we've got Anubis there too. So you're doing a lot of like dream work. Maybe some of you, I can advise sleeping on rose quartz will actually enhance your dreams and make it a lot more positive. If you are having trouble sleeping, or you know, you're wondering what someone's doing, it's very important to like, you know, work on yourself and you'll attract the person that you seek. All right. Yeah, we've got the Magician. So he's working with the divine flame there. He's working with the architect of the matrix. So a lot of you are shedding a lot of sorrow that was just disappointing, and actually filling a cup so deep that it's going to bring so much happiness, so much love, so much you know, creative time. You've got the Princess of Swords. There's my Libra feminines. You are heading towards something. You know, you're biting your tongue, cutting out things. You're working. You know, a lot of us just go swish, swish, swish. But you know, remember to hold back your sword. Don't just cut everyone down. when you're doing your shadow work, it's important to not like bring that into a new relationship, especially if you want to make someone feel comfortable in your presence. It's important to show your essential side. Bust out the cookies, a little back rub, little bit of True Blood on Netflix. No, not True Blood. What can I recommend on Netflix? The Umbrella Academy. That was pretty good. I like that. All right. So we've got change coming up, Libras. So there is a big change coming, and yet again we've got the 8. There's a lot of 8s in your reading, isn't there? And it's got the crown. And see the snake? That is the symbol of the goddess. So I want all my Libras, masculine and divine feminine, to start appreciating more goddess energy, more feminine energy. The feminine energy is it's communication. It's electrical magnetism. It's like the moon. It's like seduction. It's like feminine energy can really calm storm. So use your sword in the right way. Instead of swishing it around like a negative feminine. It's very important to use your allure and your feminine strength. So we've got Dominion in reverse. It might be that you're living a situation that was quite dominating, and it wasn't really helping you. Something was overpowering. A lot of wasted energy, and you got a lot of energy to give, Libra. You can't just fuck around with things that are just going to waste your time. Especially when you've got a lot to give, and you want to be able to ride out on that damn line, don't you? Down the street, you want to be able to go out and dance things off. This is important to have fun. It's important to have fun. Yeah, so we've got the Hermit, and it came out reversed, I must say. We've got the Princess of Wands, it came out reversed. So some of you are coming out of seclusion, but you're backing away from something. That's weird. Masculines as well. This isn't just about princesses.
This isn't just about princesses.
Oh yeah, that is. It's about the inner. It's about the inner passion you have. Follow your passion, like the peacock, and you will attract the most beautiful opportunities. Yeah, so we've got Prince of Cups. That's interesting. So we got the Princess of. Oh no, sorry, my mistake. Yeah, we had the Princess of Wands come out reversed. So a fire, feminine energy is reversed, and we've got the Prince of Cups of water, masculine sign coming towards. Feel free to reverse if you are, the pursuer, and masculine, water energies, kind of reversed, or take it how it is. It could be that someone's coming in with a love offer, and the more kind of in and out energy is reversing. But it could be that you are kicking out a player for a more deep offer as well. Take it how it resonates. Okay, coming up to an hour. Yeah. Sorry about that banging in the background there. It's amazing how so many people don't know how to close a damn door properly. I just wonder if there's like dinosaurs out there or something. So alone. So alone. So alone. Alright, I'm gonna put the Thoth deck aside because I feel like it's kind of fizzled out there for a second. So I'm not gonna force things. What else have we got here? I'm gonna intuitively pull your crystal and go by next time you're at the shop. Just clear your energy a bit. We'll remove some third eye chips. That's the other thing, is that a lot of fourth dimensional energy works on your like a lot of shadow negative energy will kind of like implant energy chips, and you've got to remember to do your energy to remove them, especially on your third eye. So just brush that off. Brush that off, sweetheart. Yeah, there you go. Get a magic wand. camera, I just saw it. Woo! Alright. Spirit, please guide me to the right crystal for Libras to tune into this week. For the month of January. Just has to be a little stone, you know? You don't have to go and buy a $300 quartz. Just a little $3 stone. Next time you're at the shop. We got infinite. Of all the things, infinite. It's the sign of 8. Okay, there's a theme to this. I'm gonna name this reading Infinite. Libra enters the infinite. We're gonna do that, okay. Healing and protecting the auric field. Just what we've been talking about. Activating Kundalini, sensitivity to subtle energies. Chakra, root. Okay, so you gotta do your root chakra work, you know. You can't be all like, looking good and gorgeous and, not be able to tune into that passion. Kundalini energy is sexual creative energy, and it builds up to the solar plexus. It gives you more spine, so solar plexus, and it reaches to the heart. And it got earth physical. Helps the cells and the DNA remain stable when exposed to electromagnetic and electrical pollution. A lot of you may be working around computers and actually having to go into the city around trams, trains. It might be too much light stimulation. I would advise some purple lights at home. Changing the lighting is really important, especially in office work, especially if you work from home. It could be that you're getting static energy, especially if you work at a computer from home. Emotional. Encourage self-confidence and independence. That's good. And it's spiritual. Cleanse the aura of habitual negative patterns. So you are cutting out patterns. I'm getting that the sword energy, the Princess of Swords, Prince of Swords. King of Swords. You're cutting away negative patterns, negative things that don't suit you anymore. Even if they're so popular that people swear by them, you're like, nah, I'm done with that. I'm working on me. I'm doing the inner work. Manifestation, Empress energy, Emperor energy. The Fool. You're taking a leap in your own direction, off your own cliff. Infinite is the trade name for a variety of green and grey serpentine from South Africa. Okay, so it's like a serpentine. Magnesium silicate mineral with the monoclinic crystal system and the hardness of 3 to 4. So on a scale of 1 to 10, I guess. Infinite is an excellent stone for healing the etheric body. A hole or energy leak in the etheric body can ground. Body can bring about feelings of fatigue, depression, and depletion. Etheric wounds or holes can allow psychic vampires. Are you guys dealing with psychic vampires? There's a lot of vampirism around you. I've been working with vampirism. I'm actually deconstructing the vampirism because I'm wanting to help people understand how they can heal their own blood or their own, life force. Because it is about harnessing your own life force. It is about cleansing it so that it's a pure energy, just like a crystal, right? Where were we? Etheric wounds are holes that can allow psychic vampires to attach themselves to one's physical, further depleting one's sources of emotional, mental, and physical vitality. Infinite vibration replenishes the etheric body and helps to seal the holes. So seal those holes, Libra. Sew up those cardigan rips. Put a patch on it, Meditation with the infinite. This is excellent stone for gradual activation of Kundalini channel. So this is going to be a gradual thing for you. I advise this stone. I want to get this stone, Libra. I advise this stone. You need this stone. I'm making it mandatory. Oh, I hate that word, mandatory.
Mandatory.
Yeah, definitely get the stone. And meditation with the infinite coupled with visualization of benevolent white fire rising through the spine can greatly facilitate the process. Infinite can assist with one connecting with energies of nature. So get out in nature with this stone. Even sit in water if you're in a hot climate, and if you're not, sit in the snow with your dog and tune into this crystal in the forest. You can help see Devic spirits, fairies and spirits, the goddess energy, the fae, the elementals. 50 is going to bring a lot of fae energy associated with the waterfalls, mountains, canyons, and other power spots. So this stone is going to lead you to meridian points out in nature. and you're going to see fairies. If you do, please send me a little photo. And if you can't get a photo, enjoy that energy, because that's what it's about. Infinite is a sonar. Geomancy can heighten one's sensitivity to ley lines, the dragon currents. Oh, I love this. Of the Earth's meridian system, it can assist in all types of dowsing and increase the potency of Reiki. So if you Reiki healers out there, I'm actually going to have to get this because I do Reiki. Increase the potency of the Reiki and the other types of energetic healing. That is beautiful. So infinite Libras, you got to get it. Just going to leave that open. I'm going to actually take a photo of that later for myself. All right, let's pull one last animal card, guidance card, outcome card. Stingray. See how it's got the Kundalini on it? So this is the chakra work you need to be doing. Just going to quickly pull that. Stingray. Developing confidence, sense of self or spine. I said this before. It's about getting your spine back, Libra, through root chakra work. I know we're so psychic, us air signs. The stingray can represent a pivotal point in personal growth. The moment has come when the stingray must divide between the old, easy, comfortable, and familiar, and the new, challenging, uncomfortable, and unfamiliar. So divide out that comfortable energy and cut your way through to the new and unknown. Pressure from family, friends makes the decision more complicated. No matter what choice is made now, it's inevitable that this dilemma will surface again and again. So it's going to keep happening. Libras, the force of Dharma growing within the stingray is too strong to ignore. When in balance, its ego wants to grow. When out of balance, blames others. Quits. So don't quit, Libra. Don't give up now. You're so close. You're so close. I can feel it. I can feel it. I can feel it. To bring into balance, move through the discomfort. So work through your discomfort this week, Libra. Beautiful. Now, I'm just going to finish off with a little bit of Reiki. Time to just bathe in violet flame, white flame up your spine. Hey Libra, because I'm such a perfectionist, I wanted to finish the reading at 1111, so I'm going to do a bit of crystal frequency work just for a few seconds. Please enjoy.